Hi everyone, welcome to FIN3400 Financial Management. I wanted to go ahead and cover some of the information that we normally would be covering in the classroom to get you started with the course. First priority here is going to be getting your book. Your first assignment is going to be due in 2 weeks, and I do not give extensions on the homework or the quizzes unless due to extreme circumstances. So we need to get you hooked up with your book information. The textbook is called Financial Management Core Concepts by Raymond Brooks. The ISBN number for the book with My Finance Lab is this. This is what you will see when you go into the bookstore. It's about $125. Or if you want to buy the book separately and then purchase the My Finance Lab access separately, it's an additional $50 plus the book. Here's the ISBN number for the book. You're going to need both a copy of the book and My Finance Lab access. That access, as I mentioned, is included with the purchase from the bookstore. You can buy it directly from the publisher for $50. I'll show you how to do that. I strongly recommend a paper book, but if you absolutely have to, you could use an electronic book. Most students comment at the end of the semester they wish they would have had a paper book. This is just one of those classes that you're going to be flipping back and forth considerably, so I strongly recommend it unless you're really comfortable with an electronic book. You may be wondering what My Finance Lab is. That's the software that you're going to be used to submit your homework and quizzes. So the second priority then is going to be to get registered for My Finance Lab. I have here you can register free for up to 3 weeks. I take that back. They changed it. It is 17 days. So I wouldn't register until you absolutely have to if you're going to use that option. There are no excuses for completing next week's homework then, since everyone will be able to have access to My Finance Lab regardless as if your materials haven't come in yet. And I'll give you instructions on how to do that here just shortly. So the third priority is to go ahead and review the course schedule and syllabus and print off a copy. Most important to have that handy. I'll real quickly cover a few things with you. You will have 6 quizzes in the course, 6 assignments, and then attendance and participation of 160 points. And there are extra credit opportunities that are going to be listed in the syllabus. For your quizzes, you'll have 1 quiz for every 2 or 3 chapters in the book. They are true, false, and multiple choice questions. You get 120 minutes to complete them, and you will get 2 attempts. Please make a note, 2 attempts. I don't know how many times the student will come to me at the end of the semester wanting extra credit and they didn't take any of their 2 attempts, which most certainly would have enhanced their grade. So make sure you make a mental note of that. You have 2 attempts and I count the highest of the 2. So there's no reason not to make a second attempt unless you were comfortable with your first grade. Those are taken at home with the use of your notes and text. Please note no consultation allowed with anyone but myself. So these are to be completed on your own. It is not a group quiz. And then late quizzes are not accepted. If for some reason you are not going to be able to complete a homework or quiz assignment as noted in the schedule, you need to contact me before they are due, not after. Same thing for the homework. It will be weekly, covering 2 or 3 chapters. You have to complete those using My Finance Lab, or what is now known as Pearson My Lab. They just changed it in Blackboard, and I'll show you how to do that. Problem type questions, they can be quite time consuming, so please don't wait. I'm estimating anywhere from 2 to 5 hours per homework assignment. Again, note this, late assignments are not accepted because I open the answers once the due date has been reached. So unless you contact me in advance, you will not be allowed to make those up. Let me real quickly go through our Blackboard shell. So you can see here it's your typical Blackboard layout, syllabus schedule. Please go in, click on that, and print off that syllabus and schedule and have those handy for you. This week is kind of a fluff week. We covered chapter 1, so you need to make sure you have read that before you come to class next week. And chapters 2 and 14 we will cover in class next week as well. If you have you should print off your PowerPoint slides, and I'll show you how to do that to have them handy to take notes on. We will move very quickly in this class. I will cover the material and we will go through some sample problems which will hopefully help you with your assignments. But you really need to be prepared. Bring a calculator into the course, and as I said, we will go through a number of sample problems in preparation for your homework and your quiz for the week. I'm going to sign off now, and I'll do a part 2 video here in just a second.